So this is the cabriolet, soft top. Take a quick look at the interior. Someone's going out on a test drive right now, so you gotta be quick. But there's your back seat. Not much room back there at all. There's your front, and looks pretty nice. There's your seat controls here. Pretty nice. I like this color in the interior. That's for the front and the rear. You can see the spoiler can be raised. Let's go look at the other Porsches. We're locked out! So we looked at the G55, Jaguar, the S65, the Mazda Speed. Here is the 996 and the 997 Turbo. So let's get some light in here. Side airbags, got a little storage here. It's pretty deep actually. Put my entire hand in there. It's just pretty substantial storage on that side. Got Bose speakers, mirrors. Alright, so 6 feet tall, sitting in the 996, 911. A lot of legroom. Wow. There's a lot of legroom. I can slide this up. Yeah, so this is the seat all the way back. So I've got gas, brake, and clutch pedal. The clutch requires a little bit of effort to push it down. It's not, I wouldn't say it's a difficult clutch, but it's definitely, I wouldn't want to be in traffic with this at all. There's your cruise control, and there's your for adjustment of the steering wheel, which doesn't really do much. You can pull this down, and that allows you to slide it in, push it in, or slide it out. I believe that's the extent of what you can do here. And this is for the computer, so if we can push this forward, so we look in there, we can see. So there's the menu. Go up and down, go through the menu. I can check things. There's no messages to check right now. Limit, I can put a speed limit, so when you exceed a certain speed, it's going to beep at you. So pretty cool. Lights on the left. The key goes on the left. This is for the controls on the mirrors. So left mirror, I can adjust it. Right mirror, I can adjust it. There's your visor with your mirror and lights. Sunroof. Lighting controls here. And that's for the sunroof. So that just opens up the back piece there. Or we can do this. One press, it's going to close by itself. The seats can be pulled forward here. Give a little more room for someone to get in the back seat if they so dare. Back here, you can actually drop these down. I'm not sure for what purpose, but you can pull on this. See, there you go. Pull it forward, and it just drops down. There's your Bose speakers in the rear. Alright, push that back up. Push this back. Got a little hook in the back as well for like a coat hook type of thing. Back of the seat is also here. Looks like Alcantara on the roof. Heated seats. Glove box here. Not much room in there at all. It's a glove box, so you're supposed to put your gloves in there. That's really what it's designed for. Got a little storage here on the sides of the doors. Got this just like the driver's side. Stereo. There's your stability control. You turn it on and off. The thing about this is it's kind of hard to see the indicator. The indicator should be right here. Well, that's when it triggers. And when you turn it off, there should be a button here that says, there you go, PSM off. But it's kind of hard to see that because see where that button is, or that light, the button. You can't really see it when you're in the driving position because this is in the way, or maybe you're turning the wheel. So it's kind of in a weird location. Doesn't really make that much sense where it is. I think this is the wiper speed controls. There's your stereo. I'm not sure what this is all about though. That's kind of interesting. Central locking. This is your cup holder. Put your cup in there. This can be very delicate, so you need to be careful that you don't break it, because what happens is potentially when you try to close it and it's hanging down like that, you know what I mean? So you gotta make sure you put it up and let's push it in there nice. Okay, I don't particularly like this gap between this and here. It's kind of a wide gap there. Alright, that's it. Heated for the rear. That's heat for the glass in the rear, the window in the rear. And that's about it. I mean, here you have the automatic controls for the air conditioning. This is to defog the front here. And the heated seats on the left and on the right. Circulate the air. This should be like fan. This is like temperature, and this should be like the fan speed. And here you have the ability to put. You can put your CDs in here, and you try not to close it with your finger on the eject button, because that makes no sense, right? Yeah. Alrighty, so let's move from this car to the nice, beautiful turbo right next to us. See, it's got those nice inlets on the side there. Close this. You can look at these side by side. Considerable difference. So we looked at this before on the call. So this is, see the front is much simpler here, much more complex. Got a lot of contours on the side here. The way it curves around the light. See, it curves around and in and out again and in. A lot of angles going on there. The LED signals. Very nice. But it's very low. These cars are very low in the front. Not extremely so, but these are lower cars. You can see someone has impacted down there. Alright, there's the wheels. Let's take a look at the difference of the wheels. 996 wheels. Nice and friendly and soft and safe. Over here, we have a knife ready to cut you. Not literally, but I'm just saying the way it looks. Got the red in here contrasting. Alright. Also the mirrors. Simple. One piece. Got some more angles going on in there. Spoiler in the back of this. This just has this. Turbo! Sexy exhaust down there. Sexy LED. That's the other thing too, the LED brake lights. Over here you have the old fashioned. This is from back in the days, man. Oh, this actually has a wiper in the back. That other car did not. So here's the door. You can see it's a little bit different looking in here. I don't think it's as much storage, so it looks like it's a little bit less storage in the doors here. Airbags, speakers in the door, and it says turbo right here. Just open the rear, open the front. There's a seat controls. There's your seat. Lights. Let's go ahead and sit down in here. Ah. All right. So let's. I think you need to actually have the key to operate the seats, which is interesting. Some cars may not require that, but in this one it looks like it does because I can't move the seats right now. It's a similar arrangement as the other car. Got enough leg room. The only impact from the side of my leg is to this, but it's so far down on my leg that it's actually touching kind of not the bone of my knee, but just below that. So there wouldn't really be potential issues of comfort there for long trips. Let's see. The gas pedal. There's the pedals. Brake, clutch pedal. All right. So it's pretty decent. But as far as where do you put this foot while you're like cruise control, if you're doing long distance driving or something, I mean, it's not that this is that type of car, but I would have similar issues as the other car. I mean, it's just not really any place to really put your foot unless you put it underneath the brake, which is not a good idea. So here's your steering wheel, your gauges, your lights, overhead lights. You got the sunroof. You got your little mirror in here with lights. All your light controls. Look down here. So we've got some storage here. Not much at all. Not even enough for a pair of gloves in there. There's an iPod connection, USB, and auxiliary. Alright. And oh man, we don't need this. We don't need this. But that's a cigarette lighter connector there, so we can power up some stuff. There's your 6-speed stick shift. So it's first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, and sixth gear. And to go to reverse, see there's a little resistance there. You're going to pull it a little bit harder. Now you're in reverse. Well, now you're in reverse. So, the only thing is, the only risk here is, you know, when you're starting out from a stop, you know, you maybe push it a little bit too hard and go into reverse. But as you can see, it takes a lot of pressure to go into reverse. So, it's not very likely that you're going to do that. I mean, if you're rushing and you just kind of see, it's hard though. I mean, I'm using my left hand as well, but it's hard to go over there. So to go there by accident, not very likely. Stability control. Some additional controls here that you don't have on the other car. Ability to control your suspension settings, and you can raise and lower the spoiler in the back there. Temperature, fan control. So you can see environmental controls are a little bit different. Radio's a little bit different. There's your vents. There's your thing, your cruise control. I can't even think right now. It's because I have not had a proper breakfast this morning, because I had the hangout this morning, and then I haven't even had lunch yet because I'm a workaholic and I just don't know when to stop. So I gotta actually wrap this up pretty soon so I can go grab something to eat. I don't think we looked in here yet. Look at that! Look at that! So it looks like you got more storage in here than in the older car. That's nice. And then they moved this. This was over here before, so now it's over here. And it's only 2 of them. You can put your CDs in there. And it comes with a pen holder. Nice. But if you're driving a Porsche, you got to get something better than a Bic, man. And then the cup holders, which were here, I guess they've moved them here. So let's open this up. So you got 2 of them for you and for you, madame or sir, whatever. So there you go. Oh, this is much more durable. So this is an improvement. This is something where you don't have to worry about breaking it. It automatically, goes in like that. You know what I mean? So this is pretty idiot-proof type of thing. Pop them out, push them back in. No big deal. And then you can close this up. Out of sight, out of mind. Pretty cool. Hazard lights, central locking there. In the back seat, nobody wants to go back there, man. Not much space back there at all. Alcantara roof, ceiling. All right, so that is the 997 Turbo. Ugh. And it does not have the automatic close on the door, so you do have to make sure you close the doors properly. It is not a Mercedes-Benz. There you have it. Porsche 911 Turbo.
You're watching Carlisle's Picks.